Hey guys, Andy here. I hope everyone's having a fantastic fucking day. Um, we last left off on Let's Meet Adam with uh, leaving C behind, and then we found Bart. Didn't find King just yet. But now we have to make a decision on who we're going to take with us into the final room. So let's just jump right in, shall we? I'm quite nervous. I'm very excited for this game. I've really enjoyed it, so I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. I'm blinking so hard right now. So soft electronic art. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm butchering everything today. So it hasn't been a good day. I played Overwatch today, and my last arcade sessions didn't go so well. So okay. So we're gonna talk to Bart. Bart was facing near a corner of the room, his bear-like strength having seemed to return to him. On his face was a look of rage and frustration. If he had softened any, Adam thought, all that progress was now wiped clean. This is the return of the man Adam had recalled first meeting in the library. Grrr. Bart was growling and muttering something underneath his breath. He continued pacing, but I could see his eyes gripping me as I approached. Hey man, slow down. You'll wear out the floor. It's hardwood, you know? Hm. I need to do this. It helps me think. You gonna try and stop me? Instead of getting agitated as I normally would, I started to find that I had an approach that works with Bart now. The key, I think, is to stay cool and be playfully irreverent. Heaven forbid. Bart stopped pacing and finally turned to face me, putting both his hands into his pockets. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be a dick. It just comes naturally, huh? I was gonna say it's just how I deal with frustrating situations that piss me off. But everything pisses you off. Alright there, Mr. Actor dash comedian. Did you come here to prod, or sorry, did you come here to prod, or do you have something to talk about? I just wanted to say I believe you. Well, I believe you as much as a person can in this death game we found ourselves in. I don't need your pity. It's not pity. I'm saying I believe you, and I pretty much trust you. I'm sorry those things happened to you and that you're scared for your life. It's okay. I'm scared too. Well, thank you, Adam. It's much appreciated. You know, I'm not in on this murder game, right? I'm one of you. I wish I could have been stronger, somehow save King. Even if he seemed like a snake in the grass, if you catch my drift. So all I'm saying is, I don't want to be left behind. That's why you're really here, isn't it? I look away from Bart in shame. I thought I was playing it perfectly, but he saw right through it. Yeah, we're trying to find a fair and good solution to how we pick our final teams. I don't need to say it, but one of us is being left behind. Well, it sure as hell won't be me. I'll strangle the breath that appears until it ain't an issue anymore if that helps. Picking partners should be easy in that scenario, right? I fucking can't stand that guy. I know he couldn't be serious, but Bart, chill out, dude. You're scaring me. Whatever decision is made, I'll respect it. But that doesn't mean I won't fight for myself either. You better make up your mind quick, boy. I'm dying to get out of here. What I wouldn't do for a cigar. We're talk to Lucky. Adam found Lucky sitting on the floor, knees bent and out, with his arms crossing his legs. As he approached, Lucky's eyes sparkled and he gave out a weak smile. You know that message we heard earlier? Don't get me wrong, because I'm glad this is almost over. I was scared though, this isn't going to play out so easily. Didn't someone say that evil doesn't like to go out with a whimper but in a blaze of fury? Or something like that? Yeah, I don't know, the quote does sound familiar, Lucky, but I can't place from where. Yeah. Is everything alright? Well, I've been thinking, maybe there is another way out of this. You mean what Goatman mentioned cryptically in the library? Yeah, I mean, well, he let Bart go for a reason. Maybe he'll let us go too if we find out what this alternate way is. I think that way is something Bart said or did. It's not a secret passageway or a puzzle. At least that's what I think. Lucky was touching on something here, and I told myself to file it away to remember for later. Right now, I have the crappy chore of having to tell Lucky about our group dilemma. I think you have something there, but honestly, I need to have a talk with you about something. Something pretty important. It's about that, isn't it? Do you have a plan on how we're going to leave Pierce behind? Wow, who the fuck said I was leaving Pierce behind? As soon as Lucky said that, I felt my chest tighten. He was so sure I was going to leave Pierce behind. I was, in a way, a bit shocked at how unusually merciless he was being. Although I know they didn't get along, I have to admit, I wasn't 100% sure what to do with the situation. Yeah. Uh, is something wrong? No, no, Lucky, I just... Wait, are you unsure of who you're going to leave behind? You're thinking Bart? I don't know, but I trust you to make the right choice. Poor Bart. I need to think. Everything is so sad right now. Lucky, your ass is going to be the one left behind, I swear to God. Here's the society at opposite corners from Bart. You could feel how thick the tension was between them. The trainer was cracking his knuckles in an unabashed display of machismo. What are you doing, Pierce? Oh, nothing. Just fuming over here, that's all. I don't think it's fair that Bart can just show up and expect us all to trust him. Like, dude, if it was the other way around, I am sure he'd be just as suspicious. Don't you think? It's hard to say, man. I mean, we have no idea how terrible his experience was, and maybe he just needs others to believe in him. Maybe that's why it's been so hard for him to accept that we've got our suspicions too. All these ifs, maybes, and shit, it's totally not good enough. You know what I'm saying? I say we can't afford unknowns and make mistakes when we come so far. I know what you mean. I gotta get out of here no matter what the cost. I have a whole life to get back to. Same here. Pierre grabs my forearm and pulls me closer to him. He was smiling, but his eyes were different. Hungry would be the best way to describe them. Adam, come here, Setsu. He says with a different, deeper, and slightly raspier tone. I'll cut you a deal. You know there's something between us. You can't deny it. Pick me because you wanna. I want you too. Just thinking about you gets me so hard. Oh, for fuck's sake. Things I didn't think I would actually say in real life. Tell you what, if you pick me, I'll fuck the cum right out of you for days straight. I've heard that line a couple of times. So you almost can't take it anymore. Yep, I've definitely heard that line before. I was so shocked I had no idea what to say. Bart's a traitor and Lucky's a wuss. You know the best and only choice is me. Plus, you want me. You want this dick. So just give in already. Heard that before. Just think it over, okay? I know you make the best choice. Who will be your partner? No! Can I save really quick? I'm gonna save. Oh no, I don't want to make a choice. I hate making choices. Ugh. I'm gonna take Bart. I'm gonna leave behind Pierce. You can't change your mind once you've made your selection. God damn it! I motioned to Vince using a tilt to my head, trying to be as undercover as possible. Vince looks around suddenly and strides over to Adam. You decide? Yeah, man, I did. I just hope we're doing the right things, bro. Who'd you pick? Just follow my lead, alright? Adam takes a deep breath in and exhales Salonga nervously. Alright, it's now or never. Slowly but surely, Vince and I start to step back away from Pierce. As I'm backing away, I brush up against Bart and tug at his arm lightly. Bart shoots me a dead seriously but relieved look. I then nod towards Lucky, who Vince promptly scoots up. Yo, Adam, we need to make a decision soon. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on? Why are you all standing together like that? I don't know how to say this. I feel so bad. After all I did for you, for this crap band of queens, you fucking punched Steve and that was it. You knocked him out for 2 seconds. I know all you thought I had protein for brains, but I helped a lot too, you know. The puzzles, taking down Steve. You guys are the worst. The most ungratefulness. Adam, how could you turn down this? Turn down me? You're planning to leave me behind? Well, the truth is I can't let that happen. Drops of sweat seem to be beading all over Pierce's exposed skin. I could sense the heat rising. His eyes, they're transforming into something animalistic. Adam, you're coming with me. Pierce said this with a dark sense of ownership and finality. Before I could even think, Bart swoops in and grabs Pierce by the neck and shoves him against the wall. The two guys were grunting and struggling. At first, it seemed like Bart was trying to choke him out. I heard Bart roar in pain as Pierce moved his head slightly and chomped down on Bart's arm. Struggling for breath, Pierce starts to clamp his hands on Bart's neck and face. You son of a bitch! Like it was nothing, Bart firmly lifts and then slams Pierce against the wall once more, ending the motion with a sickening punch to Pierce's gut. Holy shit, Bart, what the fuck? Pierce was a big guy, but Bart was bigger. I think we all stood around in shock at how strong Bart was. To be able to almost knock out a guy like Pierce in one shot was crazy. Idiots, what are all you standing around for? Now's our chance, let's move. Right. We all ran to our doors and swung them open as quickly as possible. As the door started to shut, I looked back at Pierce. I don't know if anyone else felt it, but I did feel a small pang of guilt. I have this incredibly bad feeling in my gut. I feel so awful right now. I still think we made the right decision. Well, maybe not the right one, but the best one. I trusted Bart more, so, and Lucky deserved to be here. Still, I couldn't help but feel my heart and chest tighten. Pierce, I'm sorry. I felt terrible. I couldn't help but drag my feet a little in the narrow corridor. I was so out of it I kept bumping into the walls on either side of us. Neither of us spoke the whole time, and I refused to head back to the door, only to hear another one of us get slaughtered. I just want to get out of here, to go home, to get back to my normal, amazing life. Was that too much to ask for? I have so much to live for. I can't let it end this way. Yo. Alright, this is it. The final room. Both men looked around in fascination at the last puzzle room. It was at once stunning, electrical, and seared with terror. Neither of them was sure what it meant, but rows of limbless male mannequins floated on shiny hooks. That all too familiar pink ooze dripped from their nets as a warning. Beneath them were several floor drains. What were they for? Adam shuddered at the thought. Let's make this quick. I've got a lot to make up after we escape from here. What do you mean, Bart? Well, I guess what I mean is this whole experience has got me thinking. Really thinking about my life and what it's worth and how I've been using it. Mind if I tell you the good news, though? No, go right ahead. I mean, it's not like it's not like we're not on a fucking time schedule. I can say that I'm a happy man, a good man. I don't want to sound conceited, but I'm sincerely proud of the accomplishments I've had and the people I've helped. What about you, Adam? Well, I'm not sure how to answer that. Why not? Because I can't tell if you're genuinely asking or if you're trying to rub it in my face. What the heck are you talking about? Trying to rub in the fact that I haven't helped people like you have. Look, kid. I'm not a kid, Bart. I'm an adult like you. I'm not your son. I'm not some boy either. Well said. Maybe there's hope for you after all. Look, maybe you haven't always gotten along, so you might find this hard to swallow. But when I asked you earlier about how you felt, I wasn't being an ass like usual. I mean it. I hope you're also looking forward to getting back to your own life. That you're happy with where it's at and where it's going. Well, I can tell you are. You love working at the community center. You never talk about your other job though. Why's that? Oh, you mean at the deli? Yeah. There ain't much to say. But I will say this, I really enjoy that as well. You get to really know the community around you, all the familiar faces. You get to know their orders and their latest problems. Some days they want 4 fresh sausage links, a half rack of lamb, and other days they just want a shoulder to cry on. In a way, I feel like it's just the same as the community center. A whole lot of counseling and advising going on. Community is real important to me. And equality and justice. I just nod my head in agreement and smile. We should start to figure out the puzzle soon. Yeah, you're right. The sooner we do this, the sooner we can get out of here and call the cops. I don't even wanna. I wanna kill the sick bastard myself. What are the cops gonna do? Throw him in a cell where he can work out and watch TV for the rest of his life? No, that's too good for him. He's gonna pay. Jesus. I'm so sorry for the interruption, gentlemen. And I use the term lightly. However, your time is up. Bullshit, there's no way. I do hope you've enjoyed your stay here at Escape Mansion. We hope. It's been a pleasure serving, or rather, severing you all. Apologies. I realized it was a bad pun, but I couldn't help myself. I'll be coming around later to collect survey cards and your remains. Thank you, and I hope you'll sing praises of this experience to all your friends. Oh, and one last thing. Fuck you all. What are we supposed to do? This ain't right. I swear Goatman is cheating. It definitely has been 9 hours yet. Damn, we should have somehow gotten the watch off of Earl. Regardless, we need to come up with a plan now. Bart, the door. Come on, let's try and fucking bust out of here. Something. Anything. Adam and Bart, in a state of frenzy, were about to rush to the door when a strange sound snatched their attention. Do you hear that, Adam? He's trying to smoke us out here like rats. It's gas, some kind of toxin. Don't breathe it in, Bart. Easier said than done. We can't keep this up forever. I just need a minute to think of something. Adam? Stay with me. Don't you pass out on me now. You hear? Adam! Oh god, my head. It was pounding. I felt the way I did when I was last in the hospital waking up from general anesthesia. I was so groggy that everything was blurring in and out. Where did he go? Am I all by myself? Thought instantly shot feelings of dread and terror into my system. But I was too out of it for these things to snap me back to reality. At least I wasn't dead. Why am I here alone? Adam was still on his hands and knees, but was able to lift his head and notice that the large metal exit door of the room was wide open. He thought it strange, but the murkiness of his mind wouldn't allow him to comprehend it. Coughing a few times, Adam stood up and hunched over for a while in order to catch his breath and clear his mind. When the fog had finally cleared, he stumbled towards the open door. I have to find Vince and the others. I have no clue what the set and switch up is all about, but I need to be careful and regroup with everyone somehow. When Adam passed through the dark corridor and back into the foyer, that was not the one promised. He was devastated. It was supposed to be the first foyer before we even got into the library. Fuck. Vince! Where are you? Can you hear me? The violent static swell from the television was the only response in the heavy silence that followed. What the hell do I do now? I can't go through those doors now, can I? I don't have a partner, so... Adam turned his head side to side, unsure of what to do next. He noticed that this foyer was different from the previous rectangular-shaped ones. To his right, there seemed to be another narrow hallway that turned a corner. To his left and behind him, there was also another hallway that appeared to turn a corner. In other words, this foyer was U-shaped, or possibly even a loop. Adam decided to take the right path, or so to speak. I went to investigate the hallway to his right. Yo, I no, Goatman, no, bad goat. As Adam turned the corner, the large man in the goat mask turned his head, and only his head, toward his prey. Goatman did so in an eerily statuesque way. He did not move, although the reflected light on his kitchen knife flickered maniacally. For a second or two, they simply stared at each other, Adam in a jet horror. The blood in his veins ran ice cold, until Goatman took a step forward and ambled slowly towards Adam. The hand that held the knife clenched even more so in preparation. Get away! Do we fight? Fight or flight? Fight or flight? I don't know. I want to save. We're gonna fight. I was tired of being a good pawn and playing the game. I wanted to fight back. My mind was racing, but thankfully in that state I noticed there was a door behind Goatman. If I could just make it past him and through that door, that could be the way out. Adam rushes toward Goatman, attempting to grab him by the arms and throw him aside. They clash just before the door, but Goatman is monstrously strong. No! A sharp, blindingly hot pain seared through Adam's abdomen. His eyes met Goatman's as he realized the whole blade had pierced him through. Any fight Adam had drained away as Goatman twisted the knife and a waterfall of blood poured out of Adam's stomach. He tried to say something, but only dark red blood poured out of his open mouth. Goatman stared unwaveringly, holding Adam firmly in place. Adam's vision started to go, and finally, absolute darkness overtook him completely. A low, guttural, and distorted voice growled from underneath the mask. Nice to meet you, Adam. Fuck! Okay. That's bullshit! Fuck me! God damn it. I'll say everyone in just a few minutes, because that's not happening. Okay, this time I'm going to fucking run. I'm very angry right now. I'm so angry. Adam turns on his heels and bolts back to the section of the foyer he just came from. Slow but steady steps stalk Adam from behind. He looks to the doors on his left, but makes a snap decision instead runs toward the other hallway in front of him. This has got to be the way out. I can't let him catch up to me. That's terrifying. What the? Adam was in complete shock, so much so that he was not even capable of letting out a surprised primal yelp. The figure seated on the throne did not stir one bit. Whatever it was, it had a similar mask to Goatman, except the lion had a sinister grin, lined with razor-sharp teeth, plastered across its face. At first, Adam thought perhaps it was a dummy, a scare tactic, until it tilted its head in curiosity at what Adam's next move was. Are you joking? Are you joking? Fight? I can't turn back now. I'll just have to force my way through. It becomes apparent that the hallway adjacent to the lion is his only hope. Adam suddenly rushes toward the lion, who seems surprised and tries to get up in time to meet and stop him. The dark figure manages to grab Adam by the shoulders, but since it was still trying to gain its balance, Adam was able to toss the monster aside, sending it crashing into the throne and a small table beside it. Adam had a satisfied smirk on his face, but didn't have the time to look back and indulge on his victory. The hallway led to a singular door. Yes! Adam reaches for the door to pull it open, dreading it would be locked. Luckily, it's not. Adam rushes into the room only to find that it's completely pitch black inside. Where's the lights? Damn it! The door had locked itself behind Adam. He pulled at it, but it wouldn't budge. Oh, well, maybe this means I've lost them for now. Adam stumbled around, feeling the wall closest to the door for signs of a light switch. Unfortunately, his relief would not last very long. A similar hissing sound slowly started to gain traction and increase in volume. No! The room had started to fill with the same knockout gas as before. He felt completely trapped and bewildered. Why are they doing this to me? Adam tried covering his face with his hand and shirt, but eventually he could feel his consciousness slipping. Adam slumped to his knees, crying, and then fell over completely. Passed out cold.